Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ANZAC Super Series, New Zealand versus Australia at the ABA in Auckland, New Zealand on the 28th of July. With you today, Isaac Savage and former Super Welterweight champion, Shay, Mr. Business Brock. I'm in good hands today, and welcome along today, Shay.
Yeah, no, thanks. Good to be here. I mean, both boys coming out strong in this first round.
Just as I introduced you, we have to quickly jump straight to the fight because
mini cadets.
I know these guys are only 10 to 11 years old. We've got Kahu there in the blue from New Zealand, Kyan in the red. I mean, this is just absolutely hectic. 10, 11 years old, and they are just going crazy.
Well, we see another tall fighter here against the shorter opponent. Let's see how. We've got Kahu Rangiawha over here. We have perhaps brother and sister.
Yeah, true. Look, he could be the brother, cousin, relation of Natural.
Both from Rotorua, so.
We might see a similar style, you know, from the taller composer. Will it be similar to the Cuz?
That's what I was just about to allude to. Why I pointed that out is he's coming forward a little bit more than she was, and not quite using that range as well.
Kyan there in the blue, just getting a slight headgear adjustment, maybe the hair slightly getting in the way there, but nothing we can't fix with a little bit of work there from the coach. Oh, pushing the head back there, the Aussie's coming through forward. You know, he has to be the aggressor, but as you said earlier, the taller fighter you fought here, showing a sort of similar technique here, you know.
Oh, good footwork there by Kahu. And now he's sitting on the end of his punches. I guess it's just a matter of getting his range, you know, getting used to the range and getting his timing.
And how quick did that round go? And what a dangerous mix, eh? Like you said, Kahu, the taller fighter, the aggressive fighter, what a scary thing to be against as a shorter fighter. You know, you're really starting to run out of options and angles when you're facing a tall, aggressive fighter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, unless you're Shay Brock that
Bro,
got the win.
Stop it, mate. Stop it.
But look, round one, early days. We've still got 2 rounds to go, and we've seen every single fight so well contested change even halfway through. Remember that fight earlier on?
Yeah,
one person was winning, then a barrage of punches changed it all. The confidence was knocked, and the other fighter came forward. Do like what I'm seeing so far though from Kahu. He looks like he's in to win. He's coming forward, bouncing away as we go into round 2. Kahu in the red, Kyan there in the blue from Australia.
Well, it looked like he just started to get into his rhythm. We see now overstepping a little bit, rushing him perhaps just a little bit too much, but
bouncing in and then bouncing back. You know, finding his distance, utilising his distance. Almost taking advantage of that long reach.
Yeah.
Bit of a push away there from Kyan in the blue. Finding it a little bit hard to close that distance because every time he does, he gets jabbed away from that long reach.
Yeah.
Oh, rocking the head though of Kahu there. Good to see the Aussie come through.
Yeah, we see Kahu sitting back a little bit more now and I guess at range, perhaps trying to get his opponent to come into his range, fall into his range, setting a trap perhaps.
Both fighters still well and truly in this fight. I mean, we're only coming up to the halfway point for round number 2. And I don't see, obviously it looked, if I had to call it now, would be slightly going to in favour of the Kiwi, but still early days. And, you know, the Aussie might fall. A bit of a swinging back fist there from the Aussie. Just finding it quite hard with the long range reach from the of Kahu.
Well, how often do you see 10, 11-year-olds?
Exactly. And you got to ask yourself, well, I was still playing in the sandpit and Lego and slinkies and Play-Doh. Unlike you yourself, that was probably boxing away, getting punched in the face or punching other people?
Nah, Xbox, mate.
Hey, once again, did that exist back then, Shay?
Oh,
Did
no, it didn't actually, come to think about it.
that Sega Mega Drive, Master System, Game Boy?
Nah, I think actually PS2 was it, so it was a bit of that. Regardless,
Moving into round 3, the third and final, the money round, as they say.
oh, aggressive start there by Kahu.
As you said that, he did get a jab,
Oh.
triple jab.
You know what? I was about to say in the last one, I'm very old school. I like to see, you know, the double jabs and the feints, you know, all the old school, back in my days type of characteristics. I mean, he came out with just, you know, launching him with the 1-2s, and now he's starting to utilize his jab a little bit more.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a stick and move style, you know. I mean, coming out the double, then the triple. How often do you see a triple jab from such young fellas? Certainly would put your opponent off when a guy's coming at you throwing such, you know, a barrage of punches with the reach as well. Beautiful step in there, jab.
Yep, good timing there by Kahu as his opponent was coming in. Oh, good. Fainted up top, went down to the body, comes back up.
Kahu
Now he's starting to show his skills.
from Rotorua, New Zealand, certainly pushing the pace in this fight. Kyan coming forward, being aggressive as he can, you know, landing the odd pot shot on the taller fighter.
I just feel, again, I'm a little bit old school, but the Australian boys are, you know, standing out of range. He's always staying on back foot, out of range.
Bit of a touch glove push away there.
Yeah.
No hugs, no love between these Aussie Kiwi counterparts. Usually they do give a bit of a hug in there. Yeah, there's a bit of a touch glove there, but looks like they could once again, as we say, go a few more rounds.
Yeah, young fit guys. Go for those.
Here we go now for the official judge's decision. There you have it. The Kiwi fighter comes through. Kahu Rangiawha from Rotorua, New Zealand. Pretty comfortable win there from the Kiwi, Shay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was a bit critical in their last fight. He got through in the end and started to showcase his skills. So, it's good to see.